What's good YouTube? JD here, back with yet another video. We are done with the month of March, and what a month it was. Definitely some crazy heat that dropped, especially for Yeezy brand. But now we are moving on to the month of April. We're gonna get into the sneakers dropping this month. If this is your first time watching one of these videos, I will basically break down all of the hottest sneaker releases and the release dates. And we'll also talk about whether each of these sneakers are good to cop for resale purposes. There's a lot to talk about. There is just an insane amount of heat dropping in the month of April. So without further time wasting, let's get into it. Starting off with April the 2nd, we have the free 99 Dunk Black dropping. I don't know much about this colorway, but I was super surprised to see how high current resale prices are going for in this shoe. It looks like it's just gonna be a general release dunk as well. So the stock quantities are probably gonna be pretty high. April the 2nd seems to be the European release date. Not sure exactly when this will be releasing in North America. This is a sneaker 100% worth copying for resale if you don't wanna wear it. It's a really out there colorway. I'm not sure where exactly this free 99 name comes from, but this is just an insane colorway. It's a little bit difficult to rock personally. However, definitely one worth copying for resale. Also on April the 2nd, we have another Dunk Low. This is the Dunk Low Easter, and the other name for it is the Free 99 White. This one is a much cleaner version of the Free 99, and it wouldn't be surprising to see the resale prices on these be definitely higher. This sneaker as well, a general release pair of dunks, so look for it to drop at pretty much any store that sells sneakers. Once again, if you don't want to cop this for personal, although I do think this is a pretty nice colorway, although probably more popular with the girls than the guys, this colorway is definitely worth copying for resale. Also on April the 2nd, we have some creps to talk about. We are going to be seeing the release of the Nike Tailwind 5 collab with Skepta. This is just a nice, super looking nice pair of sneakers, pair of trainers. I've been a big fan of all the Skepta collabs. This might just be one of the best ones we've seen out of all of his collabs so far. They did already shock drop on Air Max Day, and I managed to cop a pair. Look for the review sometime later this week. This pair, however, surprisingly, the resale prices are just not very good. So this is not one that's worth copying for resale, definitely for personal only, but it doesn't matter. Just look at how nice the shoe is. So it's something that I would personally cop. On April the 3rd, this is looking like a European release. We will be seeing the Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort Stadium Green. The Zoom Comfort line, a brand new line from Jordan brand this year, and it's definitely a lot more comfortable in my opinion than a regular Jordan 1. This colorway is so nice. You know how much I love green, and this is just a super clean, all over green and white. It's done in that Chicago style color blocking. A really nice pair of sneakers. Resale price is definitely looking very good as well, even though it's a Zoom Comfort model. Not sure exactly when this is going to be releasing in the United States. However, Europe, April the 3rd, the Jordan 1 Stadium Green. Also on April the 3rd in Europe only, we should be seeing the Nike SB Dunk Low Caledon, or Nike ACG Caledon. Of course, this colorway is inspired by the Nike ACG line. We saw another ACG pair released last year. This colorway, in my opinion, is even nicer. Definitely some strong resale to be predicted here. It will go for well over 100% profit in any size. But because it is an SB release, look for most of these skate shops to get it. April 3rd, the Nike SB Dunk Low Caledon. On April the 6th, probably the most profitable release this month. This is the Nike SB Dunk Low Wasted Youth. Wasted Youth is a brand based out of Japan, and as you can see with the sneaker, it's very much punk rock inspired. I don't know much about the brand personally. This sneaker, it seems like, at least from afar, it looks just like a black SB Dunk Low, but a lot of very interesting details. Clearly there is a lot of demand for the shoe. If you look at resale prices right now, they're actually through the roof, over $600 and $700. So an extremely profitable pair. Make sure you guys circle this date on your calendar, April the 6th, the Nike SB Dunk Low Wasted Youth. April the 9th, we will be seeing yet another Jordan 5. This time it is not just any Jordan 5, it is one of the most coveted pairs of all time, the Raging Bull 5s. We've seen a lot of really nice Jordan 5s this year, including that Stealth 2.0 pair. This Raging Bull 5, if you are a Jordan 5 collector, you definitely need this pair in the collection. It will be mass produced, it will be definitely released everywhere, so I don't think resale prices are going to be too high. They will definitely sell out though, especially in the United States. This is a sneaker that will be actually pretty easy to get, and you probably want to grab as many pairs as possible because you can probably make a pretty decent sized profit on each size, especially the bigger sizes. Now, every month I give one sneaker my cop of the month. This is the one sneaker that I definitely need to add to the collection, and that is dropping on April the 14th. That is the Jordan 4 in the University Blue colorway. At least this is the European release date. It looks like the American release date will be on April the 28th, 2 weeks later. Thankfully, man, Europe's been getting everything early, and I am very hyped to get this shoe. Surprisingly, it looks like these won't be as limited as we thought. It seems like they're gonna be a pretty big GR release, which is really good news for me, in my opinion, because I definitely need this pair. A beautiful pair, very reminiscent of that Travis Scott Jordan 4. These will 100% sell out though, and there will be resale in every size, so definitely worth copying even if you don't want to keep it for personal. On April the 15th, a Jordan 3 will be dropping, this time in women's sizing, the Jordan 3 in the rust pink colorway. I actually really like this colorway a lot. Not something that I think is worth copying for resale. 3s just don't have that much hype anymore. However, I just thought I would mention this pair for those of you interested. You might be able to get this for retail, and it's not very often that you get such a nice colorway like this on a 3. So for those of you guys who like 3s, April the 15th, the Jordan 3 in the rust pink colorway. April the 16th, we have the Sean Wotherspoon collab with Adidas on the ZX 8000. Sean Wotherspoon doesn't look like he's stopping anytime soon. A lot of collabs planned with Adidas. This one is just insane looking. It once again has those different threads that are hanging loose from the shoe like it did on the Superstars. The Superstars were definitely not so hot on the resale market, and this silhouette as well is not even that popular over silhouettes, so I don't expect the resale to be very good on this. I think these are gonna brick, so these are gonna be for personal only in my opinion. Also on April the 16th, we get an absolutely beautiful colorway of the Nike Dunk Low, this time in the Michigan colorway. Of course, we saw the high tops drop last year, and the hype on the high tops weren't that high because for some reason when it comes to dunks, people prefer low tops. So now you have it. You got the Michigan colorway in the low top. It looks like, once again, this is going to be a GR release, so don't expect too much when it comes to quality, but it's a great colorway. They will sell out. They will have very decent profit, more than double in every size. Moving on to April the 17th, perhaps the most hyped sneaker to release this month, and perhaps the most hyped Jordan 1 to release this year. We have the Hyper Royal 1s dropping, and wow, what a colorway. This is just such a nice pair of shoes. You kind of have this faded blue on the upper, as well as hits of platinum gray and white, and altogether just a beautiful combination of colors. Perhaps the closest one to these would be the turbo greens that dropped a couple of years ago. We also had the University Blues drop earlier this year. But let me know down in the comments, what do you guys prefer, the Hyper Royals or the University Blues? People are pretty split between them. I haven't decided yet. I gotta see these Hyper Royals in hand. Just based on the pictures alone, I would probably say I kind of like the Hyper Royals better, but I gotta see them in hand. On April the 21st, another Nike Dunk, this time the Team Green. This colorway, of course, looks like the Spartan Green highs that dropped last year. We're getting it in a low top now. And also, of course, it is kind of similar to those off-white pairs that dropped a couple of years ago. So for everyone who loves that colorway, missed out on them, well, now you get a nice GR version of them. Expect, once again, decent resale for this, especially going into the summertime. I think this sneaker right here is probably a pretty decent hold if you cop them. Moving on to April the 24th, another Dunk. Man, we're just getting so many dunks this year. Another Dunk on the 24th is the Lemon Drop Dunks. I like this one, definitely a cool concept, and it doesn't look like it's a GR release. This one's looking like a special release, so expect it to be much more limited. The resale prices on this pair as well, expected to be much higher than some of the other dunks we've seen drop this month. Just a very nice, simple colorway, and once again, just a perfect pair of dunks to cop for the summertime. Another sneaker that is rumored to drop in April, but I don't have the exact date yet, are these Dunk Low grays. I'm not sure exactly what type of gray this is. However, it seems like it will definitely be dropping in the month of April, and you can expect this pair, especially in the girl sizes, you can expect this pair to perform very well. And that's about it. Let me know down in the comments. April's definitely looking like it's very, very nice. You know I got those UNC 4s on my mind, but let me know down in the comments what is the sneaker that you guys want to cop the most this month. And I wish you guys the absolute best of luck as always in copying all the sneakers you want. And until next time, guys, peace.